Ken, this job any easier without the two twin towers?
No, not at all. I mean, certainly from their point of view, they'll have to make some adjustments, but from our point of view, we've just got to go up there with the same attitude and chase a win really hard.
Do you think the weight of expectation has hindered your group at all?
Oh no! Look, it is what it is, and we're just not playing as well as we need to play. And we've had a bye now, so hopefully we can come off the bye and we can bounce into the second half of the year with a bit of enthusiasm.
You reconvened after that bye on Saturday. What was your main point to the playing group on that Saturday?
I think it was just a reflection of where we've been and what we've done, and particularly our last game against Carlton, where we just let things get away from us at crucial moments, and we weren't able to play the four quarters. So we needed to make sure that we attack the back half of the year with just a couple of key ingredients that we need to make sure we deliver, and that is it's just the way Port play, a hardness around the footy, a real determination to work hard for each other.
So you feel that's been lacking a little bit? You want to get it back, obviously.
Well, I think there's some inconsistencies in it. That's what our problem's been, and in a season that's so close, if you're inconsistent, you're going to, we've been paying that price, and rightly so.
You haven't had the results that you 5 and 7 that you wanted, but where is the level of playing? Have you used 80% capacity, or can you put a level on it or anything like that?
No, not really. I mean, we're just inconsistent, because if you watch even our last game, you can watch patches of our last game where there's 5 and 6 minute patches where we're really good, and then there's the next 5 or 6 minutes patches where we're not so good. So I think it's just been a reflection of our whole season. We've been inconsistent too often, and when you're inconsistent too often, the ledger goes against you.
Every game's important, but a game against a top 4 side can really set up the second half of your season. Do you stress that to the players, especially coming up for a bye?
No, look, I really stress to the players this week about the way we want to attack the game, the way we want to go about playing our football, and it's as important to be worried about what we're doing as it is Sydney this week for us, and we've got to get ourselves back on track with the way we want to play our football, and we know there's going to be a real challenge playing against a great side.
How's Paddy's Achilles pulled up?
Yeah, he's fine. He'll play. He'll be in the team, so there'll be no problems that he'll play his first game for a little while, and we look forward to getting him back in the team. And that's one of those inconsistencies that we haven't been able to get right. We just haven't had our team balanced the way we'd like it, and we're trying to get it to that point.
It's pretty crucial for him to get some minutes with Lobie.
Oh, yeah, you bring a player like Paddy to your club, you want him in the team as often as you can. You want him in the team as fit as he can possibly be, and that's why we've taken the procedure that we have now with being a little bit cautious about getting him back this time with his Achilles.
Before the bye, you spoke about Paddy as a guy that might be able to insert a bit of excitement back into the group and that sort of thing. Have you seen much spark around, that he's up and about, that sort of thing?
Oh no, look, he's really ready to play. He's quite an infectious bloke, full stop. And then everyone likes him being around the football club, and I'm sure the boys will enjoy having him in the team today. Going away with him and being a part of the team again. It was a big signing for us at the start of the year, and he's still really, really important to our long term.
It's a long way to go. Is there any angst amongst the group coming back from the break, or is everyone refreshed?
No, we've got no angst. We've just got some, we've got some real direction as to where we've got to go, and that's a good thing, I think, for the playing group, that they go away, they reset themselves and understand where they're at, and then we as a whole club reset ourselves and go again.
Do you feel like that you played such a high level last year? Has the list been overrated, or does it just show how hard it is to play at that level consistently throughout the season?
Yeah, well, again, I'll never drop off the list. The list is fine. This is okay. We've just battled with the consistency of the game, and as you said, the competition is close. It's closed down again, the competition. The sides now. I'd ask anyone here to give me and predict to me what's going to happen in the back half of the year and get it somewhere near 50%, right, let alone 80%.
Kane Corn said that, mentioned on Sunday, that Phil Melksham has been a massive loss. Is that true?
Not sure. You have to ask Kane. I suppose Kane's got that opinion. I don't think Kane was saying that when we're at the... Phil, any time you lose a quality person, Richo, Phil, of course you miss them around the football club, but we brought in Michael Boss. What I battle with is people thinking that it's a one-man team, and it's just not. It just doesn't happen.
Saw Jakey Need get on the flight before. Has he shown enough in the SANFL to come in?
Yeah, we'll take Jake and Paul Stewart up as emergencies, so he won't make the side unless something goes wrong between now and the start of the game, but he'll come up. His form's been a bit like us, to be fair. His form in the SANFL in parts of the game has been outstanding, but that it hasn't been as consistent as he would like it to be and we would like it to be.
What part of his form are you looking for more consistency out of? Because he sort of obviously dropped out last year as well and had to fight his way back.
It's full quarter effort. And Jake's best football is, as we've seen this year, is really, really damaging. But it's just not there for the whole 4 quarters. And that's the challenge. He's still a young player. He's still maturing as a player, and he's still got lots of stuff to fix up in his game of football. But we really do like what he brings to the team when he's there.
And Robbie Gray's all good after that concussion, obviously.
Yeah, Rob's good. The bye, perfect for all those, because you would have put him in some doubt, I suppose, if it had been immediately after that. But with the extra days, he's no problems.
Andrew Moore just bought it. Is he in the team?
Yep. Yeah, Moore is in the team. The only change to the team will be Mitchell will go out and Ryder will come in. That's the only change to the team.
We touched on the twin tools right at the top again, but there's been an image created, not of your doing, of balloons and streamers at the outcome at the match review panel. How do you address this idea of celebration at Port Adelaide, celebrating the fact that Buddy and Tibbo are out?
Oh, it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. I mean, you look at it and you look at your opposition very, very closely every week, and you know the ingredients. I mean, if you look at the numbers, Sydney have played without Buddy, I think 3 times last year. 1-2 and lost 1 by about 3 points against Richmond. So, I mean, the form with or without Buddy, they're a very, very good football club, and they're led incredibly well. They're not Buddy or Kurt Tippett away from being a good side.
Do you look at the result you had earlier in the season and try and learn from that, or have they evolved even further from that game?
No, we absolutely have to learn from that game against them, because they took us to the cleaners a little bit in that game with their defensive pressure. They were all over us, so that was the key ingredient to their game in that night. And that's what I say about Buddy and Tippett not being there. The defensive ingredient is their team, and that's the thing that got us in trouble last time.
You're worried about the team not showing enough belief in the game plan or in their playing ability, I suppose, last time?
No, they're okay. They'll be fine in that space. There's no problems at all. That we believe in the direction we're going, and we know we've got to continue on that path, and we will do that. And there'll be some challenges along the way. There is one right now that we're faced with, and we've just got to get better at that and get over the top of that challenge, and we'll do that.